Welcome to a new installation video from your friends at MTX Audio. Today we're going to walk you through how to install one of our brand new Polaris RZR kits. So stay tuned and we'll get you through it. Welcome back. So now we're going to do our Thunder Kit 2 install in this 2019 Polaris XP 1000. First, I want to show you a few of the components so we have an understanding of what we're doing. We're doing a head unit with a dash kit, a plug-and-play harness, and a pair of kick panel speakers along with their quick install bracket. So the first thing we're going to do when we start this is remove the hood. You do this by turning the two plastic claps, one on each side, and slide the hood back towards you. What this allows is access to the distribution block underneath the hood that we'll need later. Next, we're going to move to the center of the dash and remove the two plastic rivets that hold your upper pocket in. In order to take the dash off, it's 4 T40 Torx bolts, 2 on each side. Once you remove them, the rest of the dash just simply clips off by pulling up and out. Now that we've removed the upper part of the dashboard, we're going to remove the T40 on the back of the pocket and then slide it out of the front of the dash. Now that we've got the pocket out of the dash, we're going to go ahead and start the assembly of our dash kit. Align the radio with the 4 threaded studs in the back of the kit. Snap the radio into place until it sits flush on the front. Next, secure with the supplied 5.5mm nuts. Once the radio is secured, we're going to go ahead and slide on our speed clips, which are going to lock the kit into the dash. You may notice a difference in these two pockets that I have here. This is out of the 2019 and newer Polaris RZR, and this is out of the 18 and older. Now, to make this kit work the best and be seamless in this install, we suggest you pick up one of these 18 and older pockets, either from your local Polaris dealer or online. Now that we got the kit and radio assembled, we're going to go ahead and prep our pocket for installation. Now, I went ahead and took the speed clip and the LED holder off our 2019 pocket and installed it here on this 2018 pocket. Now, the next step is we get to drill a hole. We like to drill a 1 3/4 inch hole to allow for all our wirings and the plug to come through with ease. With the radio and pocket prepped, we're going to go ahead and move to the installation of our front speaker pods. The beauty of these over some of the other kits we've seen, this is it. There's no taking speakers out. They come to you ready to go in. 3 simple bolts and these will be in. To start the installation, we're going to remove 2 T40 Torx bolts and 1 13mm body bolt. Now that we've got the bolts removed, we're going to align our bracket with the holes that the bolts came out of and return all the hardware we just took out, locking the bracket into the vehicle. On the bottom of the speaker pod, you'll notice 2 slots that line up with the slots on the bracket. You're going to set that in place and lean it back towards the vehicle, putting your top bolt in to secure it. Once your pods are secure, go ahead and run your wires up to the center of the vehicle. Now that we've got one pod installed, go ahead and repeat the process on the other side. Okay, now it's time to prep our radio harness. This is a real simple, real easy to use harness. One thing we did add into our kit is a RGB controlling system. This comes with a remote control and all the hardware and installation parts you need. We're going to go ahead and add that to this harness and walk you through all the steps to do so. All right, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to attach this pigtail to our RGB controller module using the solder and seal connectors. Now that we've got that all set, we're going to go ahead and plug the RGB module into the labeled RGB plug on the radio harness. Now that we've got our RGB connected, we can go ahead and install this harness into the vehicle. The first step is to locate an open grommet in the firewall. The next step will be feeding the 2 sets of ring terminals from the inside of the vehicle out. Now in this instance, we have a red and a yellow which will go to the ignition and a black which will go to the ground. As a side note, if there is no ground cable on your fuse block, you can use one of the brass bolts to the outside of the terminal. Now that we've got our connections done under the hood, let's move inside and make our left and right speaker connections as well. Now our next step is to feed the radio harness through the hole in the pocket that we cut earlier. Then snap the pocket into the dash. After we snap the pocket in, we're going to go ahead and reattach the rear brace bolt. Now that we've got our pocket secure, go ahead and plug your harness into your radio. Take the harness and your leftover wiring and insert them into the pocket. While doing so, align the tab at the top of the kit with the slot in the pocket. The bottom of the kit should align for your hardware that's included with the kit. Use the supplied Allen wrench to tighten and secure. Now that we've got the radio secure in the dash, we're going to power up the system and test all its functions. With all the functions checked and everything working, let's go ahead and reassemble the vehicle. Well, now that you've done this install with me, you can see it's really easy, nice, simple, plug and play. It answers all your questions as you go. But feel free to hit us up if you have any questions, either on our tech line or on Facebook. But for now, let's put our tools away and go out and have some fun.